Go. Hello, everyone. Welcome. My name is Shanda Wright, and I am a senior coach here with She's Creating an Empire. And I am so excited to talk to you about the 5 steps that you can use to skyrocket your credit score. So credit is a valuable tool that we can use as we scale our empire. A lot of people go into debt to be able to buy things that they don't need, typically to impress people they don't even like. And then they have to go to work doing things they didn't want to do just to pay for all of that. And that's not what we're in the business of promoting. We want to set you up to be able to live a life with a brand, business, and bank account that you love. And sometimes having a good credit score can be very valuable in that. Sometimes, in my personal opinion, net worth is way more important than credit rating. And as you go to build your empire, understanding what you're going to use each tool for is very important. So as you're looking to build your credit, I want to have you set an intention for that. Is that to buy a home? Is that to be able to start a business and get a business loan? Is that to be able to create something specific? Building credit for credit's sake isn't necessarily valuable, but having it as a resource, as a tool, will work for you. Okay, so we're going to go over the 5 keys to skyrocketing your credit score. I just have to, let's see, can I do this? Okay. How do I make this work? Edit name, nope. Oh, there we go. Okay, wonderful. 5 steps to increase your credit. I was going to make it pretty, and I apologize. It's not that pretty, but that's okay. It's very valuable information. So the first thing that I actually really want to see is, where are you calling in from? So put wherever you are in the world today. I know we've got California and Pennsylvania in the house. Where is it that you are calling in from? Yes, Happy New Year as well. Make sure that you give StreamYard permission. Whoever just had Happy New Year, I actually can't see your face. So if you could give StreamYard permission, this would be amazing. Okay, thank you so much. Good to see you. Kelowna, Cancun, Las Vegas. Yes, practical is pretty too. I love you. Thank you so much, Debbie. Dallas, Colorado, Kelowna. I love this. Welcome, everybody. Yes, Connecticut. Welcome, everyone. Okay, so the 5 steps to increasing your credit. The first thing that you're going to want to do is to take inventory. What do you owe to who? What are the balances on these debts? Who reports to the credit bureau? And what dates must they be paid each month? In my experience, nothing is respected unless it's inspected. And one of my New Year's resolutions is to track what I do and to master what I track. And you know what's crazy is, I was reading Think and Grow Rich. Put a TNGR, I don't know, just put rich in the chat if you're reading Think and Grow Rich as well. And they literally said that what you track, what you do, and you master what you track, that's a key to success. All successful people track what they're doing. So if you have a personal goal of growing your credit, you got to track that process. So what do you owe to who? I recommend listing out your creditors, as well as how much you owe them and what the monthly payments are, the minimum monthly payments. The first step to increasing your credit is to be able to know what you owe to who and to be able to track it. I love it, Lynn. You're reading it as well. Heather, so good. That's amazing. Okay. So the other thing is, who reports to the credit bureau? You may owe money personally. You may owe money to somewhere that doesn't report to the credit bureau. And that's going to have less of an impact on your credit unless they go to, like they file with a creditor. It really won't make that much of a difference. Some of the simplest and easiest ways to start to have creditors that build credit is things like cell phones. Okay. And there's also credit cards, that sort of stuff. But do watch for that. I know some people will borrow, I think from like home, like Easy Home, where you can like put your couch on credit and that kind of stuff. They're less impactful on your credit rating. So you want to make sure that you pull your credit bureau, who's reporting on there, make sure those people are on your list. Okay. And what are the dates that they need to be paid each month? Make sure you're not missing payment dates, okay? Ensure your budget to pay these minimum monthly payments each month. You want to ensure that this is factored into your monthly budget, even on your lowest earning months. If you're an entrepreneur or you're in commission, then your income may go up and down. And if that's the case for you, then it's very important that you budget based on your smallest months, not your largest, okay? And pro tip, by auditing your daily and weekly spending, you may find more money that you can put towards this each month. So I recommend going through your bank account statement, finding where you're doing that extra spending. $30 a day is $10,000 a year. That can make a huge dent in your credit and in your borrowing capacity. Okay, step 2, pick 1 or 2 debtors that do report to the credit bureau that you're going to work with to build your credit. I recommend an easy to pay company that gives you points and or that you have available credit with. When I first started with this process, I actually didn't have that many options. I had like this much room on one credit card, and I would just pay credit cards with credit cards. And so when I decided to stop spending on credit cards and just work with one specific Visa, I would pay any extra I had down on that specific card. And then I would use that card for the things that you need a Visa for, right? There's some things like when the gas pump is closed and you still need gas and it's midnight. You know, we do need cards for some things. You do not need Amazon. Just want to put that out there. That is not a need, but there are situations where you need something. So picking a card that's going to give you the highest return for paying it off and for using that card, you want to get really diligent with this. I found one in Canada. It's the President's Choice MasterCard, and they actually, the bonus points they give you is credit towards your groceries and toiletries. And so for me, that was really, really great because those are things I can't write off. And so it was a way to get the things for free that I couldn't write off on my taxes. And then I could, do my best to keep my tax bill down as well. Okay. So find a company also that's easy to pay. Sometimes you have to wire money to creditors, or it's going to take, you have to go through multiple steps to get the money into the creditor's hands. If it's something you can just pay online or a very simple automatic payment for you, that's going to be easier for you to maintain. So as you're moving forward, if you're going to be paying it off on a daily or weekly basis, you want to find one that's easy to pay. Okay. The rest of your creditors, make sure you're making your minimum monthly payment and stick with that until and unless you pay off these ones completely. Okay. So if you have an active credit card that you're going to be working with, then don't use any other credit card for any other reason. Pay this off in completion after every purchase. And then any extra money that you have that you find in your budget, put it towards your ongoing credit. So the more available credit you have, the higher your credit score is going to be. Okay. So pro tip. Balance transfers can help you reduce your minimum monthly payment if you track well. So sometimes you'll get an offer from a credit card, especially if you have been paying it down for a while. They'll say, we'll give you 0% interest to transfer your credit over. So when you're transferring your credit from one credit card to the other, read the fine print, because typically if you miss the payment date by one day, you make a new payment on that card or anything like that, they're going to start charging you. Or if you miss some sort of deadline, then they can actually retroactively charge you that interest on the total balance. So that's not going to add any value. So make sure you know your deadlines and your criteria. You set them, you schedule them, you set alarms, you make it happen. Balance transfers will also increase your available credit with one specific creditor, which then may set them up to do a balance transfer, which means you could take another debt and do it that way. So that's a really cool way to kind of get a lower monthly or lower interest rate payment or a lower interest rate without having to go through a consumer proposal or anything like that. It actually builds your credit instead of hurting it. Okay. Oh, there we go. Step 3, use this card for your daily spending and pay them off right away. Ultra pro tip. Human psychology says that loss is hard and gain is great. So when you pay with a card, you lose nothing in the process, but gain whatever you're purchasing. This creates and reinforces the behavior of overspending and not looking at our budgets. If you have a tracking system that allows you to manage your resources, pro tip, Monopoly money in an envelope, coins in a jar, something like that, so that you physically have to see a loss. So a lot of people will go to a cash-based system to manage their budgets when they're brand new to this process, because they give you $100, you get back $20. I feel that sense of loss, and it's very tangible and easy to track. But when you're building your credit, some of that has to go through an actual credit source, right? Someone who's going to tell the credit bureau you're doing a good job with your money. And so that process, if you can come home at the end of each day, maybe you have paper money in your wallet that you have to give to the bank, Maybe you have coins in a jar from your like money to your not have money. However that works for you, you want to feel a sense of attachment to not spending and set yourself up for success even greater. When you go through the process of associating success and winning with being financially responsible, the game freaking changes, okay? But set yourself, like, work with your psychology. When you, yeah, that loss gain thing is really important, okay? Pay them off completely. Having available credit is good for your credit rating. Keep your accounts open and pay them down as much as possible. That ratio builds your rating. Check to see what your annual fees are on your credit cards as well, because sometimes that $150 a year fee can be a big incentive to actually close an account and not keep the available credit. But it's not necessarily better for your credit to be able to close an account. Step 5, reward yourself. Being diligent isn't always fun, and it's not supposed to be. There's no good job for building your credit or for building wealth. This is a process that has to be something that you are motivated for your own self to do. I recommend rewarding the behavior. This is, again, human psychology. It works for children. It works for team members. It works in sales. It works in everything. Work rewarded is work repeated. So when you can physically associate something you crave, something you desire, something you love with something you don't want to do. For example, I am allowed 1 monthly massage if I hit my activity goals in the gym, right? So now I'm associating my workout with my massage, which feels really good. Now I'm more likely to stick to what I said I was going to do, even when I don't feel like it, because I really want that massage. So anything you can do like that. And I don't recommend it being something that's got a big financial tag. So something like bubble baths, scented candles, whipped cream in your coffee, anything you can do to involve your senses. You want sight, sense, scent, smelling, noise, touch, and sight. Did I say it? I always forget the five senses. I always miss one or duplicate another. So the more that you can associate that. So if you have a special hot chocolate that you just love, or a special candle that you spent a crazy amount of money on, but sitting with it and a glass of red wine in a bubble bath is like your sanctuary. Create as much of a visceral experience, because then you're going to be really connected to that experience. Bonus tip, earn more money. This is my favorite way to increase your resource ability, how resourceful you are in the marketplace. The reason that we build credit is to get access to borrowing capital, right? So if you want to borrow capital, I can tell you, as soon as you get into really profitable spaces, it matters more how much money you have and how much cash flow you have than it does your credit score. And so earning more money can give you access to some better investment opportunities. It can give you access to things that maybe you can't or shouldn't buy with credit. And it obviously puts you in a different income bracket, which is kind of nice. So paying off debt increases your credit rating. Having more money gives you access to more things than having a good credit rating does. Net worth matters the most. If you don't have multiple streams of income or are looking to add more, book a strategy call today. Maybe you want to start an online business. Maybe you want to increase leads or sales for your current side hustle. Get a certification that allows you to coach and mentor people. Build an e-commerce store. Start learning how to trade and grow your money in the stock, Forex, or crypto market. These desires and ideas are great. What we do at She's Creating an Empire is we actually have, hi, New Mexico. So at She's Creating an Empire, we specialize in helping people have businesses, bank accounts, and brands that they love. And I don't know about you, but I used to look at my credit rating. I used to look at my bank accounts. I used to look at my business. I used to look at what I had to do for work. I didn't love it. There was no Shanda in it. I created all of it, but it wasn't what I loved. And so part of building what you love is being diligent with what you have and creating a credit and cash flow environment that sets you up for success, but also having income streams that add to that change the game, especially when you love them, the specific ones. It's pretty cool. So what we're doing inside, and I just got to talk to Melanie. I'm so freaking excited about this, you guys. We had a couple of people that were on the line for the holiday bundle. And I asked really nicely, It was also Christmas time. And so they weren't getting paid until this week. And so Melanie's offered to extend the holiday bundle until the end of day Monday next week, so that those people that were getting paid this week do get access to it. Inside the holiday bundle, you're going to get access to a coaching certification that allows you to create income with She's Creating an Empire. You're going to get 12 months of branding and marketing and sales training that's going to get you to a level where you're selling more, bringing in more income. So whether you're already a realtor, already doing something that you can scale your income, and you just need more leads, more clients, higher closing ratio, this is for you. You don't have a business yet, this is for you. You want to learn how to build a budget, how to pay off all your debt in 5 to 7 years. You want to learn how to build a brand online. This program is for you. And so we are doing a last call. I'm so excited. This makes me so happy. Thank you, Andrew, by the way, for making it happen. Because if it wasn't for you, I don't know if we'd be extending it. So it's normally about $31,000, I think, $32,000 for all these programs. You also get your time management included. It's literally my year in a bundle. It makes me so happy. It's on for $3,000 right now. So thank you so much for dropping that. It really is, in my opinion, the best way to create a business, brand, and bank account that you love, because you get the vehicle, the business, where you can help people get access to training like this. You can help people get access to coaches like me and Mel. And you get all of Mel's library. So you get to make money helping other people make money while getting coached on how to make money. Like, what are we doing? This is the best. In addition to all of the financial tools, trainings, resources, etc. We do have payment plans if $3,000 isn't something you have in your back pocket right now. But if you do, that is the best price. And so thank you so much for dropping the holiday bundle link there. Cassie, can you get the strategy call link for me as well? I just can't work the chat and the screen somehow. I don't know why. Oh, yes. Oh my gosh. If you are already in the holiday bundle in the Momentum group, already a coach, I want you to put I am in the chat, because I'm so excited about this group that we have that's just getting started. I'm beyond grateful that Andrew asked for an extension so the rest of us could join in and get a few people in before the wire and at the beginning of the year. And so thank you again, Andrew, for that. Thank you, Melanie, for extending it. Look at all these coaches. I love it. This is so good. So if you want to build a business, brand, and bank account that you love, you want to create a credit rating that you love, if you want to be a part of this mission of helping other people be financially independent, then I want to say I'm so excited for you, because this is literally the last time this pricing is going to be in effect. So I would love for you to book a strategy call. I literally can't private chat. Let's see. I cannot post that is the correct link, I think. I don't know. Hold on. Let's find the correct link. I know where it is, but I don't know if that's it. I should memorize these things. What do you think, guys? Just hold on a second. My internet's a little slow today. If you have a question, you can drop it in the chat. I'm going to take about 3 seconds to get you access to my calendar, because here's the thing. We are not interested in you joining us like a club. We're interested in success. I personally have a goal of being a part of $100,000 stories this year, whether that's businesses, brands, bank accounts, doesn't matter. I want to see people grow their life. And I want to challenge myself to coach and mentor 100 people to that 6-figure level. Now, there's no guarantees in life or business or investing or in credit or in any of it. But what I know is that we have a system and tools that have been proven to help people break that 6-figure mark. And so this is such a valuable resource. And I'm so, so, so grateful that Melanie extended this, because literally the business, the brand, the training, the accountability, the budgeting tips are all in one freaking program right now, and they won't be. This isn't normal. She gets really weird around the holidays. You guys should see. We had a fight the other day on how long the Christmas tree should be up for. Okay, just hold on 1 second. Here we are. Roadmaps, intro call. Okay. That is the right link. Yes, Cassie. After all that. Thank you for sharing it, gorgeous. So we've got, let me just see if there's any questions. Isn't it crazy? Yes, Megan. Oh my gosh, I know you were one of the people. I was like, oh, I extended it. Anyways, yes, you will, Heather. Let's freaking go. Let's put 100K in the chat for $100,000 a year. I love it. And thank you, Cassie, for dropping my strategy call link. So if you're ready, you're like, no, I literally want to spend my strategy call time laying out a business plan. Instead of a strategy call, I'm ready to just get started. I want to book a 100K strategy call right now. I want to get started, and then I want to use that 100K strategy call to show me through all the information. We can do that. Just go to the link above and just pay, get enrolled. I'll help you. We'll actually get into your business and use that time to get really strategic instead of looking at this process together. If you don't know for sure that it's for you, hi, Melanie. Thank you again. You made my day today. If you have any questions and you're not ready to just sign up right now and you want to walk through what this would look like, what this year could look like, and how our programs work, what to expect, then I want you to book a strategy call. And I love it. I love that we are all here. Look at you. $100,000 years coming at you. 2023. It's our year, ladies. And Rick and Andrew and whoever other, Randall, all the boys that are here. We say she's creating an empire, but we certainly love having the guys around. So thank you so much for your time. It literally will. All I see is Facebook user, but I promise you, I have failed the most. I was $1 million in debt when I met Melanie. I was paying credit cards with credit cards. I was working 3 jobs. I was burnt out, exhausted. I looked 10 years older than I am. And when I figured out, I actually failed at everything I tried. The first business I started failed. The first network marketing company I started failed. The first coaching business I started failed. I never had success until I found these resources and until I found this community. And so what I can tell you is that I've done all the hard things the hard way, and I found the things that do work. And that's why I just share those. And what I can tell you is the Momentum Group works. Being a coach of She's Creating an Empire works. This is the best financial decision I ever made. And I can't wait to see you say the same thing in a year. So thank you, whoever says do what I say, because I have learned, fail forward. I have earned that one. That's for sure. You are so welcome, ladies. I look forward to seeing you on my calendar. I look forward to doing your strategy calls. I look forward to getting you in on this bundle before it's gone forever. And thank you so much, Melanie, for extending it. I know that was a big favor. I am just so thrilled. So book your strategy call today. Get enrolled in the holiday bundle. Next week, Tuesday at 12 p.m. PST, we have an amazing free event. So do not miss it. We'll be right here in the live Facebook group as well. And I can't wait to see your credit score grow, your bank account grow, your brand grow, your life grow, and your memories grow this year. So actually, I want to speak this over you. My prayer for you is in 2023 that you enjoy your mind, your body, your environment, your bank account, your efforts, your results, and those around you more than any other year of your life. I'll give you that. Thank you so much for being here today, and we will see you next week on Tuesday at noon, and I will see you before then on our strategy call. Bye, everybody.